Hey everyone, welcome. It's Black Moon time. 3-moon month. Wow. I love the moon. I really do. But this has been a wild ride, right? Because the moon we know represents change. And where did we start off? We started off with that total solar eclipse in Cancer, connecting us to our emotions, right? And then we had the partial lunar eclipse in the middle of the month in Capricorn, really allowing us the challenge, showing us our challenge to transform. Now here at the end of the month, we have this black moon in Leo, and that's all about, well, the strength to find our passions, to actually do this, to end an era, to begin anew, because that's what we're doing. We're destroying to create. I really feel like this is what the picture looks like. We've been doing all this work integrating higher self. So higher self is here. We've had our awakening, higher self is here. But what the gift of this black moon is in the 3-moon month is, we know Black Moon Lilith made her appearance, and she explained to us that this is our cosmic expansion, the destruction before the creation, and our shadow self is here. Now what I really feel like is we have higher self. Shadow self has shown up, and shadow self with it has the child. The child's being held hostage by our shadow self. This is our chance now for higher self to say, yo, what's up? What's up, shadow self? I'm taking you out. You're not driving the bus no more. You're not driving my ride. Maybe you're not a bus. I don't know. I don't want to be a bus. I don't think. I don't know if I even want to be a car. What do I want to be? I got to think about this. Riding my dolphin. I don't know. No animal cruelty here. Anyways, let's move on. Get a little sidetracked. Okay. Come back to call. You know, this is your chance to say, shadow self, no. You don't get to have the child anymore. You're not holding my inner child hostage. My inner child's gonna be passenger. My inner child is passenger now. And guess what? You get in the back. I'm driving higher self. I'm driving because I did all this work to have my expansion, to integrate, to transform, to harmonize, to learn all these things about my environment. But what was I really doing? I was learning all these things about myself. And as a twin flame, you know what it looks like to be a mirror and see a reflection. Now you're changing. Now you're expanding, right? We take back the child. The child's like, yo, whoa, I'm passenger. Woo, child, the inner child has input. The inner child's there to say, yo, higher self, what's up? And higher self and the child now have this relationship, this beautiful relationship. And that's where we're going. That's the time we're at. And shadow self has got to do what shadow self's got to do. Zip it. That's the best way I can tell the story of where we're at. Thank you. Thank you for those beautiful words. Now, what we got to do is we got to use these energies of Leo to look inside ourselves, and that's giving us the strength. And we know that Leo is connected to the sun. That's the perfect energy. The perfect energy, right? So Cancer connects us to our emotions. The mother energy between the mother and child, nurturing, also connects us to our families. We're going to harmonize. We're going to deal with any issues on our environment. And we don't want to be crabby, like, you know, Cancer, with that crab in our cup. We don't want to be crabby. We want to be letting the light in the cup and using that sun energy to our advantage. Now, middle of the month with Capricorn. Capricorn, we got to take the challenge. We got to take the challenge and challenge our shadow selves, which is where the challenge started. Now, here, the end of the month, the black moon, we actually face that challenge. And we're like, yo, I got the strength. I got the energy of Leo. It's going down. Shadow self. Back of my ride. Back of my ride. Maybe I'm riding a jewel. I'm in the middle of a jewel right now. Woo. Woo. Ride my jewel. Okay, let's get to the reading. Having a lot of fun over here. Woo! Side note. I've been doing all those things. I mean, I've been harmonizing with my family. I was doing sun sign readings. I burnt all this side of my hand. I had some chemical reaction to this side of my hand. I freaking busted out my knee. I couldn't walk. I had my sister down on vacation because she had someone down here not feeling well. My freaking brother's birthday party. I'm like, oh, harmonize. Because I love you guys, right? And like, that's what the times where we get to show too, like we're being tested on our expansions, and I know it may not feel fair, I know, but we're showing the universe we got the stuff of what it's made of. So we can actually show the universe we're putting the stuff in play, right? So I'm going around and I'm like, no, I love you. I love you. I'm not going to react. I'm going to respond. I'm not going to react. I'm going to respond. And that's the gift of the energies of the high and high priestess, to be able to go and pause and react. Not react, I mean respond. And that's what we're doing. We're hitting the pause button. We're slowing down time because we're shapeshifters. We understand what time really is. It's just a tool. We don't let it own us. And we slow down time. We remember we love the people we're harmonizing with. Well, speaking of slowing down and loving the people we're harmonizing with, this is a man that's slowing down and just enjoying life. Because what are we doing? We are shape-shifting towards our abundance. We're manifesting, right? We expand and we get to another level, and we're that much closer to the next level of our abundance, and we are leveling up in our expansions. We're taking that next lap around the universe, but this is about our hearts and our harvests, and our transformations through the devil energies, through the dark. That darkness paying out through the light, through the harvest. And there's a humbling and softness through this transformation, but it's connecting to life. So I really feel like it's even understanding what life force energy is. What does that feel like, and what does that feel like for you? So we know this black moon. It's a very special one. It's going down, it's shifting between 11:11 and 11:12. And that's no coincidence. And Black Moon Lilith. That card number is number 12. And the message she gave us was, if we can use our God and Goddess energies, as she is the ghost goddess of the moon, that's what she represents. If we can destroy to create, Six of Swords here. And use our God and Goddess energy to be in control of our demons, which is everything we just discussed as we're riding in our crystal. Well, I am. That there's a beauty there. There's an expansion there we can create there, that beautiful picture, because, you know, we think in our heads, as we've been trained to believe, that a positive, beautiful picture is everything positive. But that's not a beautiful picture. That's not a beautiful song. That's not a beautiful creation. A beautiful creation takes the negative and then transmutes it to the positive. And that's what we're doing through us. It's just we're in the flow, so it's not always negative. We need the positive too, so we feel good, right? And this is what happened here. In this Six of Swords, that's moving away from what doesn't serve you, literally. So you've left somewhere. Maybe you've literally even left somewhere. And this exit was planned. The way that the rope was tied around the dock, and it's going from night to day, from dark to light. This is the beginning of the new dawn right here. The sun is coming up. The clouds are clearing. The light is here. The waters were dark and murky, but now, and we are really creating peace. You know, there's 3 swords sticking up to represent our pain. There is 2 swords that are laying on the dock where the rope is tied up nicely. That's the creation of peace, and that's being able to protect ourselves with the sword of clarity on the 3D material plane as well as the 5D material plane. So a sword for each plane. But there's 1 sword on the ground, and that's just a sword of clarity, the sword of the light, the Ace of Swords, the gift from source energy, the gift from God. And that is what's been given, the gift from God, the gift of the Ace of Swords. And the sun is here, dawn is here. And I really feel like this is really the main message. The moon has brought the sun. So we are going to expand, because we know the moon, our moon sign, it's who we are. But our sun sign is what we're expanding to be. That's connected directly to spirit. That's like, you know, light force energy that's actually animated. And that's why I love reading for the moon and for the sun. It's because it's beneficial to know the sides of ourselves. And there's more, you know, when you read your birth chart, of course. There's many, I'm sure that you had joined me here too. Now we have the Ace of Pentacles. There's the gift. There's the gift of our wishes. And that's what the sun is here. The sun is here to grant our wish. This is third eye activations, but third eye activations of healing. These third eye activations of healing are going to create peace within our universes, within us. As past, present, and future meet up. Now, where are we going? Alrighty. We've got the 8 of Cups with the Tower and the King of Cups. With the High Priestess. And the 10 of Cups. And the energy at the bottom of the deck. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. But I really feel like this is the main message. I actually don't even feel like this is the energy at the bottom of the deck. The Queen of Pentacles. This is it. It's our death. Our death and transformations. I feel it. I feel it within the card. This is about following the synchronicities, following the signs, putting together the puzzle pieces, the cleansing, the purity. The restoration, the recalibration of body, mind, and soul. Actually, the phoenix rising from the ashes and our resurrections. It's like the sun, our spirit, our expansions coming in and the burning away of what's lower vibrational. And in doing so, we are the phoenix rising from the ashes. We have a whole new life. We destroy and to create. And we have the lives we were always supposed to have, and we go through those pillars there to the sun. And this is where we're going. This is where we're going, and this is how we're going to get there. And that place is this place. And what's happening here? We start off with the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, and they go off. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine go off and are creating their abundance within their own universes, transforming. They are grounding their heavens on earth, connecting to the heavens to the earth. And how are we doing so? Through the moon and the sun, our expansions, to fill our cups. That's what's happening. And we plan our exits. We plan our exits of our old lives of what's lower vibrational to go off to what's new, because we're being led there. We're being called there to go play our authentic tune, to be our authentic vibration, because we're actually like magnets towards one another. And what's happening throughout this process? Well, we know, we're having tower moments. The old is burning away. Our old systems, our old lives, our old structures, everything is burning away around us, the darkness. And we are being gifted blossoming expansion within our cup. This has to do with third eye activations. This has to do with being in charge of our emotions, not being in control of our emotions, but being in charge of them, which is two totally different things. Because we have experience, we have expanded, we have wisdom, we understand creation, we're mastering ourselves. Our kingdoms are of the heart. We have become that King of Cups. We have become the lighthouses. We are the beacons of light. But we are shedding our pain through this. And how so? We connect to the healing energies of the priestess. And right now what we're doing is, this is our vision. This is why we're expanding, because this place is being created. And as you can see by the different imagery in this card, how it's like pencil crayon. Because we are coloring this in ourselves right now by the energies we transmute as we build this place within for Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. And the feminine energy houses the masculine. And this is the place. And this is the place right here we're going to. Because we're creating it. Because we're connecting our moon and our sun, our dark and our light, our yin and yang are in flow. We're in universal flow. We're in harmony with the universe. We have healed. We've connected to our own cycles and rhythms. And we are rocking our inner uniqueness. We're rocking it. I love it. Now let's just see what's being activated. What an incredible reading. An incredible feeling going through my body. Wow. What a ride. This has to do with the truth. And as I was going to say, I'm getting a feeling from the High Priestess. This is written in the stars, what's happening in the golden ages. This is part of Christ's consciousness. This is changing the world for the better through the darkness. Because we are lit. And we are going to speak our truths. This is what's being activated. The truth represents the fundamental truth, which unifies and connects all things in creation. the infinite sea of possibilities from which all manifestations, even the light, emerges. This is simply the concept of infinity. However, the concept of infinity only exists in the presence of the awareness of it. The relationship between consciousness and infinity is what allows for contemplation of the ultimate and supreme truth above all truths. And even to bring a voice to this truth, at the very least, so that you may know it to be true yourself. The key, speak, indicates that in order for the truth to be heard, at first you must share and speak it. It is in the resonance of the truth shared with others that we receive the power of the word. And that's reflection. You speak your truth, and then truth is reflected back to you, and that is literally how we change the world, of not what the illusion is of what it actually is. And that's how we see through the illusion of the 7 of Cups. And we go past to create the 10. And we're doing it within our universes, within and without. That's beautiful. Let's get our message from the sun. And that is us connecting to the universe, the cosmos, through our light. Here, I really feel like we're connecting to something here from Mother Earth and the cosmos, and like we're in between, and we're actually expanding through it. Fruit of life, spheres of knowledge. And as we speak our truths within, we expand, we connect to the cosmos, heal with the earth, and ground our heavens on earth. This is the pattern that we are creating and building with here. I am ready to expand my knowledge of life and that which has been hidden behind the veil. And there are 13 spheres of knowledge, and death is here. You are searching for answers to questions you need to find. You are longing for knowledge that has started to awaken deep within your mental and spiritual core. You are ready to take the leap of faith that is now wanting to show you that there is more to this world than meets the eye. It is time to start searching for that special course or teacher to help you expand your knowledge. You will also find yourself starting to seek out more like-minded people who are on the same wavelength energetically. And this is what happens when you start to expand. You're not the same person anymore, and you want more knowledge and crave more, companionship to harmonize with like-minded people, which is why I appreciate you guys joining me here at School for the Fool. Thank all you like-minded people out there. Thank you for connecting with me to heal and raise the vibes. I appreciate you. This is all about the flower of life. It's connected to our blueprint of all of creation. The atomic molecular structure sets up the platform for Metatron's cube, which contains all 5 platonic solids, which are the building blocks of the entire universe. We know that that is what we're doing here, especially if you're on the twin flame path. We are creating Metatrons with Metatron's cube. We know that we carry ancient knowledge and wisdom within us. It's deep within our DNA. As we begin to awaken, our thirst for knowledge becomes more inherent. This geometry can help us find the answers we are looking for. And this is about remembering what has been forgotten. And that's from our past, from our ancients. And that's why if you're feeling called to study on your path, please do so. Because this is part of our expansions. We're going to connect to our ancient wisdom, but we are going to expand it here with our current technologies. Woo, I love it. And that's how we build the golden ages. This is incredible. This is so exciting. I'm talking about speaking through the illusion, and there it is. Now let's just get our message from the moon. We are in the times of creation. This is what's being created right now. The fruit of life. Is that it? Oh no. I'm so lit and filled with so much energy from this reading that I don't know. Sorry, see, I am lit. As I light the cards on fire, guys. Black Moon Lilith, she's made her appearance. And part of fortune, we're increasing. This is about our abundance. And here is Black Moon Lilith. What an actual gift. This is the Ten of Pentacles. In the tarot, that's part of fortune increase. And this card is connected to Fortuna, the daughter of Jupiter. And Jupiter, we know, is all about good luck and fortune. But her message is, it's all about connecting to your gifts, your inherited talents, and using those to create your abundance. It's rocking your inner uniqueness, not going without and, you know, copying. It's not about copycatting or doing what everyone else is doing. It's about, no, doing what you know within you need to do, and not allowing toxicity or toxic environments, the ego, to not allow us our abundance. To connect, use our gifts, and it directly speaks of the sun and the moon aligning, being in alignment, and allowing that to have our fortune increase, which we know that the sun and the moon, we just had our total solar eclipse in Cancer. What else this card speaks about is being mathematical and methodical to do so, and we know that this is connected to Metatron's cube, and in Metatron's cube, we start off with the cube, and we've discussed the cube here. In the cube, that's what is the masculine shape. We know we create with the sphere, at the circle, and then the cube. And the cube is eventually, we can put all the other platonic solids in it, and we end up creating with the dodecahedron. And the dodecahedron is what is, Plato said, God hung the constellations, how he created the constellations within our solar system. And that's what we're doing here. That shape is connected to ether and spirit. So we're creating with our spirit. We're literally setting ourselves free from the box. We are setting our spirit free, and we are creating with our spirit now to allow our Ten of Pentacles. And Black Moon Lilith, she is here. Black Moon Lilith represents soul expansion and cosmological awareness, the force in aloneness and the path of the individual. She is a dark goddess. She is the ghost goddess to the moon. As a shift in power and consciousness, she symbolizes destruction before creation. She is a feminine force of command and strength. She represents the powers we hold in secret. Let's just see where we're going thanks to this black moon. We're transforming. Let's have our fortune increase. Black Moon Lilith is here. Where are we going? And there it is. The Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit. And the Eight of Pentacles. We're getting to work. Let's get to work. And that's what we're getting to work on. We need to get to work on ending the devil energies. And this is it, guys. To have our 10 of Cups. There are 2 10 of Cup cards in this deck. One we are creating, one we have manifested. One's 5D, one's 3D. This is how we do so. Right here, thank you for our extra message here, Black Moon Lilith. We study to create. We study to expand. We study to expand with our sun sign, with our moon. We integrate the yin and yang. How do we do so? We go within. There's the expansion happening within. We get to work on ending the devil energies, having our ending of being bonded to them. We're freeing ourselves. And in doing so, we have now created our 10 of Cups. Thank you. Thank you. Fruit of Life, Metatron's Cube, Sacred Geometry, Black Moon Lilith, the moon, the sun, the cosmos, Mother Earth, you all, everyone. What a beautiful reading. What a gift. I will see you again soon. Take care.